Long time no see. Maybe. What's on the agenda? Straight up firing with fire. Someone get an extinguisher. The Dax acquired some lumber and went nuts with the wooden whoop-de-doos here. You know why they're called that? Because some old guy said they make you yell, "Whoopee!" when you ride or air them. Knowledge. Enough etymology. Let's get you ripping. Don't forget to set that mighty session marker. Beats walking. Time to rip. Use your skater eyes to visualize and utilize the grind potential here. And watch your speed. Getting into grind requires control. Hit the spot fast enough to grind, but slow enough to lock it in. Skater eyes employed. Bench grinding verified. Know the ledge. Killed it! The next spot is calling. Spot can be hidden in the gnarliest of places. Hope you're ready for some search and destroy. And climbing. Spots are hidden everywhere. Sometimes, you just gotta look up. And since the Dax believe you need to earn your thirst, you'll have to climb to the next spot. Get vertical. Hey, you must have ruled the monkey bars as a kid. Halfway there. Sand Van doesn't have yellow brick roads, but we do have flashy AR lines. Follow them and check out stuff to hit on the way to a little AR program we cooked up just for you.
Hey, this place is looking familiar. See stuff to hit? Are your skater eyes kicking in?
You might be wondering if you've been here before. You have. This place is too sick not to take another look at, with fresh eyes. Okay, this is the start of the middle of our ender part of the tour. Let me show you. A caveman is perfect for dropping into transitions to get speed. It's pretty sweet. Cavemen are pretty handy. Look for ops with your skater eyes. Now, head back up to the... Cool. With that out of the way, get out there and crush it. This place has it all. Gaps over fences, funky transitions, grinds for days, and my fave, mini full pipes of fun. Tubes for kids to play in? Nope. Tubes to scoop shove-its over? Nice! Transition. Amazing spot, hey? The Dax sure know how to pick 'em. But we're not done. They've got more to share. These next ones, let's just say they're kind of hard to reach. This is it! I told you this spot was hard to reach. Trust me though, what's waiting up there is worth the climb.
Look at you, wall crawler. You're halfway there. Hey, don't stop here. Let's keep climbing. Vertical exploration pays off with loads of new spots to skate, make, or scout.
A pool up here? Cool, hey? The Dax know what's up. Remember the transition stuff in Caveman we talked about? Well, you're gonna get to put what you learned to the test. Things are gonna get gnarly. Get psyched. Sick! You are the captain of Caveman. Yes! Feels good, doesn't it? And the view from the air? Insane! Alright, your arms tired yet? Hope not, because the tour finale is up there.
Nice. You're halfway there. Hope no one drops the flower pot on your head. That would suck.
Alright, the Dax love a good spectacle, so here's an appropriate challenge to close out this tour. Let's go! Okay, this tour deserves a big ender, and this drop is big! See that pool you were skating? Yeah, that one way down there? It's just asking for a caveman drop-in. At least you've got him perfect, Tech.
Go! Crush it. Give it another try.
It would have been okay to take a pass, but you shut that down. The Dax will dig the footy. That was nuts, and they ain't allergic. What an ender! I think that deserves a little R&R. Might as well take advantage of the view while we're up here. Sometimes after so much gnar, you just need to take a minute to yourself. Congrats on completing the Hedgemont Skater Eyes Tour. Maybe I'll catch you shredding the hedge, but if not, I'm sure one of those bozos will need help on their tours. Remember, spots are everywhere. You just gotta look. Peace.
The Skater Eyes tour is complete. I cannot believe how much you have shown me. According to the SVCC website, The next stop on our journey is called the Gullcrest Bag of Tricks Tour. OG legend Slappy will pass on his wisdom as you experience the oldest neighborhood in San Vansterdam and grow your bag of tricks. Kick it off when you're ready, or just explore and use your new eyes to find your fun.
What up? Good to see you again. Welcome to the Bag of Tricks tour. Now that Issy showed you how to look at the world like a skater, it's time to give your trick repertoire a boost. I'm gonna give you a rundown on some more ways to grind, and cap it off with a fun little lope line. Let's roll towards Gullcrest Village. Alrighty, I'm sure V filled you in on some grind basics when you were on the Isle of Grom, but there's more to it than that. You can change what type of grind you do by shifting your weight on the board before you land on an edge. Pretty sick stuff. Let's start easy. A 50-50 doesn't need anything but a couple pushes and an ollie onto the rail. This might take a few tries. Set a session marker. Remember, 2 pushes, an ollie, and let momentum do the rest. Staying in control helps. Sick! That's a proper 2-truck 50-50. Next up, let's try a grind with just 1 truck. Okay, like the name implies, a nose grind is where you shift your weight forward and grind only on your front truck. Give it a go. That's right, making that nose grind smell sweet. Next up is the 5-0. Not a cop, but a grind. Same deal, but on the back truck. Killed it. Okay, next trick is a bit different. No grinding on the trucks at all. Time to talk slides. With board slides and lip slides, you gotta twist your body more. Lift your front or back trucks over the edge you're grinding, and the middle of the board will do the sliding. No trucks needed. Hell yeah, homie. You've got this down. And that's just a sample. There's loads more types of grinds to explore. Ah, damn. What the hell are these birds eating? Concrete? We gotta clean this up before I show you the line. Let's show off those new grinds. Thanks. Pristine ledges secured. Now we can handle... Are you freaking kidding me? Jabronis leaving trash lying around? Unreal. At least they bagged it. Alright, with that finished, we can't... For real? Are the birds and jabronis working together? Ah, whatever. You know what to do. You know, the canal has seen some legendary skaters. SV Loc legends like Hubie Wheeler and Peggy Grindholmes used to shroud the granite out of these ledges back in the day. Now kooks are trashing the place? Weak. I was gonna say we're ready for the line challenge, but something tells me the jabronis and crows didn't stop here. Might behoove us to make sure the rest is clear. Who even has this much garbage? And are these birds okay? This is nuts. Next level anti-skating vibes. Whatever. We shall overcome, right? Yeah, you're getting the grind thing dialed in. If you're feeling it, you can even shift your weight mid-grind to transition to a new one. Your bag of tricks and scores will only get bigger. I wonder when they'll fix this bridge. I mean, one giant squid versus super yacht incident and we just stop being able to go to the North Shore? Boo! Seems like something the SVCC should address. You're really getting the hang of this. You must have been digging into Scapedia. Shingo asked for some help with dinosaur tricks when he was writing it. Good thing, because the dingo needs to learn some history. Doesn't even know what a wheelie is. Sheesh. Okay, that's the last of it. Damn crows must have been eating too many of Frank's birders. Stuff's made of bloody quick-drying cement. Anyway, let's get that line cooking.
Rolling lines are a good time.
This one is the Hubie Wheeler Special. Hubie used to do it with copers, but it was still gnarly. It's long, but fun. Do it for Hubie.
And go.
Sickness! Hubie would be proud. You really busted out your bag of tricks on that one, but this tour is just getting started. Head into Gullcrest Village proper, and I'll give you a few more things to pack in the sack. I'm talking low-impact wonder tricks, manuals. Alright, welcome to part 2 of the Bag of Tricks tour. This time we're exploring everyone's favorite easy-on-the-knees trick, manuals. Head over to Anchor Point to get started. I reckon these gulls have the right idea. Spread those wings and keep your balance. Load up that AR program. Right. Manuals take finesse, but they're pretty easy once you get the hang. They're great for banging out big scores when you need them. V's got more on the finer points.
To do a manual, lift your front or back wheels off the ground. Find the sweet spot. Give it a shot. Excellent. But wheels are meant to roll. Let's get that Manny moving. Excellent, you've got it. Slappy will be psyched to see your Mannies. They're his go-to trick nowadays.
Looks like V's got you moving. Let's take a casual roll around this spot, Manny style. If you're in Manny and lose speed, you can always stop and push and then get back to Manny. Or wiggle back and forth old school tic-tac style. Or just find a hill. Take a look at you, a regular Manny marathoner. Sick. Let's take it on the road to a new spot. This next bit requires some manual maneuvering, some big ramps, and lots of speed. Shouldn't be a problem for a ripper like you. The Lokes love L1 courts. Lots of space for manuals with nice ledges and drops in between. Great for pulling moves from your expanding bag of tricks. If you miss one of your marked spots, I'm pretty sure V set your session marker so you can pop back to the top. V's good about that stuff. You ever hear of L1? I'm guessing not, because you're new here. The guy's a San Van legend. Nobody knows who he is, but his art's pretty cool. Plus, that salamander sculpture of his, fully skatable. Yeah, V was right about you. You're a ripper. Those knees hurting yet? I'm betting no. Low impact Manny's saved the old ACLs. Trust me, I'm old. Okay. On to more Manny madness. Me and the Lokes have a little challenge cooked up over at SV News. Let's hit it up and close out this part of the tour. Alright, hear ye, hear ye. SV News Plaza is perfect for some Manny heavy lines. If you can land it all in one sequence, we're talking a new SV Loke NBD. Good luck, Holmes. you get that MVD? I just caught a quick clip. I'll watch it back later. Stoked. Alright, we've got you grinding and manualing. That's cool, but I've got a few more things to show you to help fill up your bag of tricks. Hit me up when you're ready for another knowledge drop. Might even show you around the Lokes hangout. Catch you whenever.
What's up, skater? Alright, the next leg of the tour is about advanced flip tricks. I figured you should learn from someone that can actually do them, so I'm stepping in for a bit. Burn. Sorry, Slappy. Head over to Rectory Park, and we'll teach Slappy's crew some new tricks.
That grip has a no-slip guarantee.
Alright, Slappy's been teaching you some OG stuff. But if you really want to blow up your bag of tricks, you need some more variations on your flips and shoves. Alright, we're gonna try some variations on the pop shove it. But first, let's make sure we've got the basic trick on lock. Okay, but what if you shoved at the board a full circle? You know, a 360 shove. Give it a try. Killer 3 shove. That was front side, but most tricks have a mirrored version. Okay, 360 shove-its are on lock. It's time to mash some sick tray. Switching up flips and directions gives you cool new locked in. Notice yourself getting higher scores as the tricks got, trickier? I'm trying to get V's algorithm tuned to perfection. Let's post up a score that'll make Slappy wonder, what the hell was that? Oh, and don't forget to mix those fancy new flips in a sequence with grinds to really get that score cranked. sick. Slappy's gonna be confused when he sees that footy. Too many spinny flips for his Manny-centric brain. Looking at the tour itinerary, grabs and held flips are next. That's definitely Slappy's domain. How about I take you over to his DIY rooftop mega madness spot? Alright, this is it. But you'll need to the roof to kick things off. I'd take you, but Slappy never gave me an elevator key. He says climbing builds character. I'm all good on the character front, but feel free to work on yours.
Hey, you made it. Well, almost. Did Dingo tell you how I won't give him the elevator key? Classic. I told him he'd have to blast mega airs to hang here. He took a pass, so I kept the key to myself. So I reckon Shingo filled you in on how harder tricks get better scores. But you know what else does? Holding those tricks longer. I'll fill you in on the particulars. Holding grabs or flips is a great way to keep that score ticking up. For that, you'll need big air. Me and the Lokes built this whole mini mega track for just such an occasion. How serendipitous. Holy, that was mega nuts. Now try moving around while holding your air to tweak them out even more. Okay, next up, we'll get you landing some held flip tricks. Held flip tricks are simple. Flip the board and just avoid catching it with your feet for as long as possible. Excellent. I'm gonna have to figure out the word for 15 flips if you keep this up. Octuple, nonuple, decuple, what was I saying? I digress. Alright, I got a little challenge to put it all together. Get it started whenever you're ready. And remember to hold those tricks, get that air, and with a little luck, I'll find that elevator key to give you. Just don't tell Dingo.
My advice? Hit it. Time for another go. Let's give it another go. Go again. Okay, this time. Quick restart.
Stellar work. Maybe Shingo and B really are dropping knowledge on you. Cool. I'll be in touch with the last part of the tour soon. Just gotta get a few things sorted. Later.
Nice times with Slappy, huh? He gave you the key and everything? Damn, what's the Shingo gotta do? Tell you what, I've got the info that'll give you the key to beating the old Slapster's most precious thing. His high score winning run at the House of Rolling Reverence. Head over to the Casper and I'll fill you in. Okay, our goal here is to max out your scores. Good thing I came up with the scoring system V uses to calculate your ripping and rewards. Remember, a sequence only ends when all 4 wheels touch the ground. The secret formula is a healthy dose of advanced flip tricks in and out of advanced grinds. Let's roll. Alright, let's try with one of the new tricks I showed you. That's a pretty juicy sequence score, but it all feeds into line scores. They're a running tally of your recent sequence scores. Let's try to get a big line score and push your scoring limits. Don't forget your scoring fundamentals. Keep landing tricks to maintain your line score. You've only got so long when a sequence ends to land another one, or the line score will reset. Gotta keep the flow going. You are crushing it. Legendary line. But how does a line end? Let me give you the lowdown. Lines only end if you slam or when your multiplier runs out. Mix up your tricks and get that score up to keep the multiplier climbing. Let's give it a go. Remember, the multiplier goes up when you earn more score or land different tricks. Keep at least 2 wheels off the ground until you're ready to end a sequence. Oh, and your scoring display will show you how much time is left in your multiplier, too. Yeah, looks like you got scoring figured out. You're ready to go lay the smackdown on Slappy's sacred score. Keep those scores up, and don't forget to keep an eye on... Okay, I've marked the Slappy Soul Crushing Challenge for you at the House of Rolling Reverence. Shouldn't be a problem for a scoring master like yourself. Okay, here's the deal. A few years ago, Slappy shut the house down during a contest with a killer run. I said,
That's your cue.
holy score attack! That's gonna make Slappy sick when he hears you crushed his all-timer. Slappy burns are always fun.
Yo, high score scorer. Shingo shared a clip of you crushing my benchmark at the Rollin' Revs. That's cool. Records are made to be broken, and Shingo still has to climb up to the Lokes roof spot. Time for more fun to wrap up the tour. It's just around the way. This spot for the final test of your multifaceted bag of tricks is nuts.